Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a while since I've been on here. I've just been trying to understand what the Lord was saying to me. He kept giving me numbers and words and dreams that half of it came to pass. And I've tried to get this video on here like 10 times and I keep getting interrupted, so if I get cut off, I'll just have to put the rest of it in the description or the comments. But the main thing I want to talk to you about is what he gave me last year, it was 6/10/2018. I saw the number 44 and I saw the words lift up, and then I said we're through, and sometime before that I heard in my sleep, you will be with him at his time. And then I woke up and went back to sleep and I heard, look what time it is. And then the next day my son said, look what time it is, and it was 4:44. And then that following Sunday, this guy came to speak at our church, and he was talking about being an Iranian captive for 444 days. And so that was big confirmation. I've never heard anybody talk about that number in church before and haven't since. So, and he kept giving me the number over and over to remind me. And then around October, he gave me March 10/11. And in October last year, I was like, oh no, March. I hope March means something besides the month of March, like maybe the caravan marching. They kept talking about that, but anyway, so then I kept saying 10/9 is 9/11 in my sleep. So he's told me about the Revelation 12 sign. So I was calculating from that sign to Hanukkah last year, December 10th, and it was 444 days. But right before Hanukkah got here, like a few days before that, I heard in my sleep, it cost you the accurate time. So now he had given me a dream about this holiday coming up last year. You know, I had a dream in August last year, and the first part of it came to pass in great detail 3 days after I had the dream. But the second part never came to pass. And the second part, I was telling the lady in my dream that it doesn't even matter. And then I knew that we were leaving. This holiday was coming up. And I saw the third week on a calendar lit up in light blue color. And so all the holidays passed, and I was sitting there, and I take care of a lady that has dementia, and I've been doing that for about 4 years. And so all the holidays had passed, like in January or February. I was sitting there and I was going over that dream and why the second part never came to pass about the holiday, and I knew we were leaving, and I said it doesn't even matter. And it's at the exact time that I'm thinking over the dream, the lady, she says, what does it matter? And I was like blown away, because she only has like 2 or 3 key phrases that she's able to say, and she's never said it doesn't even, or she's never said what does it matter before, and she's never said it again since. She only said it that one time. So I knew that it is from the Lord and it is going to happen. So about a week ago, I was asking the Lord, I was thinking on all these numbers and words and things and dreams, and I was like, is there something you can give me that will tie all this together? And then I heard in my sleep very clear, May 14th. And I wasn't even thinking about May 14th. So I calculated from May 14th, 2018 to March 20th, Purim, which is a holiday, and it's 44 weeks. and 7 days. And it's 311 days altogether. It's 10 months. So all the numbers that he had given me are there except for the 9. He kept giving me 9. And I mean, he was giving me 9 like once a week, to where I was like, this is very important. And so then recently I found out that Purim is the 9th feast, and that blew me away. I was like, oh my gosh, okay. So, alright, let me tell you what 10 means. 10 means a completed course of time in Hebrew. 9 is final. You know, it is finished. It was finished at the 9th hour when Jesus was on the cross. 9 is finished, and it also means judgment. And 11 is chaos and destruction. So 10-9, the 9th feast, is a completed course of time. It's 10-9 is 9-11. 9, then 11 is chaos. So all these things are happening. He gave me the final piece a few weeks before Purim, and in the dream I knew that this holiday was coming up in a few weeks. And there's like so many other things, I can't even get it all in here, that he's pointing me to this time. But you know, I believe we could leave anytime, right before this holiday, during the holiday, right after the holiday, you know, sometime around this time. I mean, everybody seems to be getting the same time frame right now. And this time is different. You know, I was thinking, like, for years we've been getting excited about the signs. Each sign that we would see, we would get excited. Our spirits would be excited, because we knew it was a sign of his coming, but we would hope that it was possibly the time. But now it's different, because he's speaking very clearly. And I mean, he's given us like a ton of things pointing to this time. And so I'm really, really excited. My spirit's excited. The other things that go along with it is from May 14th to March 20th, from the Revelation 12 sign, it's 544 days. Remember, the 44 meant lift up and we're through. And from August 21st, the solar eclipse, the Great American Solar Eclipse, it's 577 days. 1 year, 7 months, or 19 months. He spoke to me about the Super Bowl and about the lime green color over the wedding dress. You'd have to go back and listen to that video, but he told me the lime green had something to do with the Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl came and went. And I finally realized I was going to look up the number 53 because it was Super Bowl 53. That means spotless. But from the Super Bowl to March 18th is 44 days. And from Hurricane Maria, which is one of the last signs he said that we would see, it's 547 days, which means a warning. So, there's just so many things, guys, but I just really want to get this out there to you, and I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.